I'm trying to prove ghosts are real by Moist Critical, aka Charlie.
I think there is no one on the planet who believes less in ghosts and spirits than me. But I also think there's no one on the planet that's more receptive to being proven wrong than me. I also think there's no one that wants to be proven wrong more than I do about this subject. So I have embarked on a quest, an important journey to find irrefutable proof of ghosts, ghouls, goblins, anything paranormal. Actual evidence, substantial evidence. Not anecdotal nothing burgers or weak, flimsy proof like, oh, my EMF reader blinked 3 times. Well, that puts it in the books, I'm convinced now. Or like, there's 3 tiddlywinks of ectoplasm on the floor. Clearly an exorcism happened here, and it's just like dried spit or something. Like, I'm looking for actual proof. So I've done 2 ghost investigations recently, and one of them just came out yesterday. It was a collaboration with The Boys, whom I'm a huge fan of, and it was a lot of fun. This was actually my first ghost investigation. This was filmed prior to the one we did last month on the other channel. So this was my first experience with it, and man, what an experience it was. Really, to be more accurate, what a lack of experience it was. But it was still extremely fun. The video is a fucking banger. So again, this was my first time here. I was a full-blown paranormal virgin. I was really kind of cautiously optimistic, hoping that my lack of belief, like my Ebenezer Scrooge aura when it comes to these things, would lead to me getting fucking cursed or possessed or something. Like, I thought I would enter the facility, which was an old jail. So the place we went to was in St. Augustine, which is notorious for like ghosts and shit. And this is apparently the most haunted spot in all of Florida, this jail. It has a very fucked up history, like a lot of horrible things happen there, so it's said to have all these negative spirits and everything in there, and everyone reports having some kind of experience, even the most skeptical of people. So I thought I would enter the doors, like I'd open that door to get into the old jail, and I'd just be torn to shreds. I thought I'd immediately start levitating, and it'd have me looking like Wolverine in that scene from X-Men 3, where Jean Grey starts like ripping him apart. I thought that's what the spirits would do to me. But they didn't do anything at all. Absolutely nothing.
That we hear, if we hear anything or if we see anything, for him to debunk it if possible.
Debunking live.
I'll try and add.
I feel like we do need someone like Charlie in this kind of position. I mean, I've said my own piece on, I think that we have, as a collective, kind of been burnt out or kind of swayed in certain ways by popular ghost hunting shows, popular ghost hunting personalities, and truth and, you know, non-reality, fact and fiction end up blending, and you never really know what is true and what isn't. I mean, I've said a number of times, I'm not necessarily a skeptic, but I'm going to take any sort of image, video, any sort of evidence being submitted as evidence. I'm going to be, you know, criticizing that heavily. I'm going to be trying to figure out what it could be, what it couldn't be, right? I don't immediately jump to, oh, well, it's paranormal. It's not that I don't want it to be real. It's not that I don't want it. It's that there's so many bad actors. There's so many frauds out there. There's so many photoshopped images, clickbait, fabrications, that you really have to take a look at everything you see and be able to pick it apart and be able to just deal with it. That is a helicopter outside of my house. Am I about to get FBI opened up?
Take the spirits as much as possible. We didn't bring any sage, so I'll make sure to stay contaminated.
Nice.
I'm doing everything wrong. Not that I can see. Powered by Duracell.
Nice.
Yep, this
My God.
passed the smell test, I'll tell you what.
Where should we put that?
I think on the desk.
Would love to hear from you, Joe. You can use me as a vessel if you'd like. That feels like an evil thing to invite in. Yeah, that may. I retract that offer, just in case.
Hang on, you can't be full skeptic if you're retracting things.
Yeah, you're right. All right, it's back on the table, Joe.
I'm not really feeling anything in here.
Yeah, he's just shy. Dude died of cringe.
Oh!
All right, boys, I think
It's time. I'm not feeling it in here. It was worth the try, but...
I'll throw up one more Hail Mary for the team here. Right. Joe, if you don't come in here right now, you can't use me as a vessel anymore.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Damn.
I'd hear all 330 pounds run down the stairs.
As I said, I was breaking all the rules, all of the standard ghost hunting protocol that you're never supposed to, bend or wobble on. I just said, let it ride. I wanted anything paranormal to happen, so etiquette be damned. I offered myself up as some kind of fucking fleshlight if you wanted to use me for something, any of the spirits there. So I cut out a lot of the lore here, but you can find all of it in the boys' full video. The jail had a very corrupt sheriff behind it all. His name was Joe. Joe's a really big guy. And so I was trying to, start poking and twisting on the nipples of Joe directly, trying to get him mad, like trying to make him do anything. And he didn't. And do you know why he didn't? Because it's not real. That's the conclusion that I'm drawing. Again.
Whoa, Charlie, what's that shirt you're wearing?
Oh my god, a ghost might have put me in some fire merch. What's on me?
Whoa. Charlie, you're wearing some fire merch. You've got an attachment, dude, and it is f***ing drippy.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's drippy just like he likes his cheese, bro. He likes it drippy.
Joe Perry was a lot of things, but I mean, he's kind of got a good style. He's got a good sense of style.
Let's see it. This is the Boys and Moist Critical collab.
Oh,
Amazing.
shit.
I couldn't imagine a better place to unveil this, honestly.
Moist Boys. That's what that says. Allegedly.
This shows the sleeves.
Oh, that's the bat, and then show us the other sleeve.
Is that katakana? That is katakana on there. Okay.
The katana.
Only available for 1 week. July 21st is the start date. So go get it, please. What is real, though, is the merch collab we did together. So definitely make sure to pick that up.
Ooh.
Well, he's not gonna sit on it, though. It'd be like a whole butt plug on him. He just took away his chair. He's like,
I mean, having someone with the brand like Charlie does, right? I mean, a number of people try to be like, oh, well, I'm going to get you, Charlie, shakes fist in the air. I'm going to get you, you're going to Davy Jones' locker, right? Like, I just, dude seems like a super down-to-earth dude, right? I've never met the dude, probably will never meet the dude. He seems like just super down-to-earth guy. I feel he puts his brand and image in peril by trying to fabricate stuff, right? So cool. We have all these allegations of haunted shenanigans happening. Cool. Let's go here. Let's see if it happens. Cool. Oh, these are the conventions now. We're going to throw those out. See, those are ghost hunting suggestions now. And if he doesn't find anything, it's like, cool. His own admittance. Hey, if there's something, would love to believe it. But I ain't finding no evidence. So, I mean, I'm going to call it like I see it. I think that's incredibly fair of him.
I'm not falling for that.
We're gonna turn the lights off.
keep my hand out for you, Joe, or anyone else.
What is wrong with you, bro? You f***ing dog. Holy
Amazing.
I couldn't resist my patented jump scaring technique. I use that all the time, on streams and in person. This was just such a fucking beautiful opportunity for it. How could I possibly resist? I was presented with a beautiful butt, and you expect me not to eat it? So I know it's kind of rude to do that, because the boys take it very seriously. They are, regardless of what they say, pretty strong believers from everything that I was being told from them. And I am not. Of course, I'm receptive to being a believer. I want to be. But I just couldn't stop myself from laying down at least one of these screaming jump scares. Now, Drew came with me. Drew from the Skill Check channel. Shout out Skill Check. And he was filming as well, just in case. And it's unusable footage. It's pitch black. But you are going to see my phone in my hand as well as in Drew's hand in the video, which causes some blinking from time to time, so I wanted to explain that. I was going to try and post, like, my perspective on it, but my perspective is just basically if your eyes were closed, because I just used my iPhone.
If there's anything in here...
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Ah, fuck you, motherfucker. Whoa.
It's not me!
Whoa, okay.
All right, now stop.
I wonder how much those EMF detectors MSRP for. Why do I feel like they're stupid, ridiculously inflated? Like actual like EMF detector as seen in hit game Phasmophobia as the tier 2 EMF detector. Oh my god.
I had my head there. Teabagged me.
If there's anything in here, let's just...
That stayed on there for a minute though.
If there's anything in here, can you come and...
I don't know. Like, someone would have to really like delve into the science of that with me. I don't know if I necessarily trust EMF fields, right? I don't necessarily know if I discuss because random stuff happens in nature all the time. I mean, what hypothetically stops something like cosmic ray hitting something? I mean, cosmic rays exist, right? It's in the the Super Mario 64 alleged cosmic ray thing. Cosmic ray hitting the cartridge at the exact right moment for something to happen, right? I think it was a bit flip. I can't remember. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, how much do you reasonably have to kind of dismiss to get in a vacuum finding? It could be someone pushing a button too, yeah.
All right, here we go.
But see, that's the thing. That's the reason why you need to have a good solid foundation like Moist Critical, because for all you know, it could be someone just pushing a button. But if you have someone like Moist Critical rather than some big reality TV show doing it, right? There's some more credibility. There's more rapport with an audience, right?
Okay, that's kind of weird.
We can stop filming if you say your name.
Serious.
Unless we're talking to Sirius Black, that's just not the right answer.
Everybody's out.
Dude.
Dude
Dude is definitely not lingo that was used in the late 1800s.
I think tap on him.
Little as you know, it's actually intercepting like radio waves.
Shit.
What's kind of sad is this sequence right here is the only time anything at all almost got close to happening. So that like motion detector, I guess I need to explain the equipment. They used all of like the top level ghost hunting equipment, the same kind of equipment we did, but like different brands, I suppose. I'm not really sure, but it's still all like the same general equipment. So that like motion sensor going off on its own for like a split second is legitimately the only time anything ever went off at all, really. And it's not strong evidence of a ghost being there, like keegling it or anything.
No.
Now, the Estes method, which we did in our video as well, is where you put on the headphones, the blindfold, and you just go through the spirit box, which basically just scrubs through radio stations, and you'll hear words occasionally that cut through all the noise.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be the ghosts and the spirits communicating with you. And this is always like slam dunks for a lot of paranormal teams because you start really grasping at straws, connecting dots that have no business connecting. And when you do it long enough, occasionally you'll get really lucky where you ask something and what they hear on the radio kind of correlates to what you asked. But it never happens often, and it's never convincing because the second you ask for something specific, you don't get it. So here, I asked for a name. It could have been any name, but instead the response was Sirius. And like I said, unless we're talking to Sirius Black from Harry Potter, that's not a fucking name. So if the spirit box is able to channel ghosts and let them communicate with us, why the fuck are they all lobotomized and can't answer simple questions or like use a single word that you ask for if they're able to?
I mean, honestly, I'd have to look into the science behind it if I'm being completely honest. Like, I have no understanding of how the technology actually functions, how it does what it does. I mean, it's kind of just this weird enigmatic device to me. It's just like, okay, cool. The funny device makes noises, and sometimes in the noises you get random words. I have no idea if it's intercepting radio waves, intercepting. It's an enigma to me, right? But even then, like, especially if it's like the polygraph, right? Polygraphs are a thing, but they're only like 51% effective. So yeah, it's a device, like there's a science behind it, but are the results necessarily conclusive? You're effectively looking at a semi-favorable coin flip.
Hear you. It just doesn't make any sense at all. And then it just drops dude in there, which I don't think was very common lingo back then. I half expected him to say swag mode or something.
Man, this is
That's okay. They might just be afraid of me. I won't look. Just make any noise at all, anywhere, if there's someone here. They turned the air off. That was pretty good. Damn, that was good. That was a good.
We just want one thing. We have a girl here.
Nice.
Okay. Or you're right. Let's use Lana's bait.
Oh, they like that.
They like that. Alana, can you ask them a question? Or say hi?
Hello. I'm a girl.
That's big.
That's huge. If that didn't work, nothing will.
Honestly.
If there's anyone here, can you please come into the cells here and touch one of these pieces of equipment that's glowing? Walk through the door, touch someone, make a noise.
Don't touch Alana though, she has a boyfriend.
Everything just goes crazy. They're just really mad.
Doesn't matter. Because tonight we're digging them all up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We've already done great strides in that.
I've learned a lot.
To think a mere 3-4 hours
Believe
ago,
it?
I didn't believe in it.
Yeah.
Now look at
I
us.
just said believe it.
What was that? Say it again, Spirit. Just repeat it. Yeah, thought so.
Believe.
We're gonna crack this case wide
That
out.
was pretty cool.
Believe again.
Yeah, he did say it again. Now do it one more time. What do you want us to believe?
After 2?
After 2.
Yeah.
Me?
What?
What was that last one?
He said meat.
Baby.
Yeah, he's gone off the trail now.
He's gone off his rocker, dude. We're intercepting the Justin Bieber signal at this point. We've entered the matrix. We are in the trip.
After 2 meat baby, what does that mean?
After 2 meat babies.
2 meat babies.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a stretch. That's a stretch, but that is true.
Oh, well, the 2 babies that were buried in the garden.
You did say
But like you see, like we get like it's like trying to find like you have like 1,000-word like crossword, and you're trying to find like a single word, and it's all these jumbles of random letters, and you end up finding like 2 and baby. Oh, well, what does that mean? Like you're having to use such limited information that may or may not be relevant just to extrapolate on it. It's so fascinating.
they believe again. He said believe again.
He said he did. To be fair, that is a very common word in music. It's very possible it hit the same station twice.
Yeah. Eddie has
Yeah.
a FM transmitter downstairs.
I have what I want.
That didn't quite. Yeah.
What is it that you want? What do you have?
January.
January. Mother took the whole month.
Greedy bastard.
All right. Well, thanks for that. Enjoy January, I guess.
A guy took January, so we have 11 months now.
Our year's been shortened.
I mentioned this before, but I have to start wondering if I'm the problem here, because now it's 2 ghost investigations that I've been on with nothing happening, doing everything by the book from all the professionals and, emulating all of their techniques, even in similar places that they've gone, nothing. I mentioned before, like, maybe I'm just like Mob from Mob Psycho, where I enter this building and immediately all the spirits are exorcised, which is pretty bad for business for any place that is, like, selling haunted tours of the facilities or anything. Like, if I show up and just immediately de-haunt it, that's probably gonna make them pretty fucking mad. So, maybe it's a power that I wield subconsciously without knowing. Like, the spirits just immediately just get vanquished.
Same if
The spirits are afraid of him making a "this building is crazy" video. They're absolutely worried about getting put on full blast for the internet. So they're just like, "No, you kidding me? That's Charlie. We ain't messing with Charlie."
you're here, we brought you a bouquet of flowers. Here you go.
Hey, Sim.
Can we,
Hey, Sim.
And I don't know if this is really going to help, but we know that you your wife's throat with one of these, so
What?
we brought you one.
To move 2 guys right here, they would ask him questions, and they would ask him to move his hands if he was still alive. And turns out,
No, not that. What he did. That story's tragic.
Classic.
The flowers are insane.
That is tragic.
Awful.
Not that. I've got a bucket, a shaver, and it has a bouquet of flowers while holding a straight razor, and I brought the poo bucket. It's gonna be a party.
If it doesn't summon a ghost, I just don't know what will.
Dude, they got the poo bucket out. Dude, they're in serious mode right now. Like they are all hands on deck.
If there's anyone here, speak clearly to our friend.
Faithful. Are you human?
Speak clearly to our friend.
Vehicle.
We heard there's a
My God, we have a Subaru Forester on our no
entity called the Crawler.
You asked if he's human and he said vehicle.
Amazing. We are in fact dealing with a Herbie fully loaded here.
Are we talking to Optimus Prime?
Wobbly.
Wobbly poles? There's no way. Someone else has got to do this. I'm absolutely hearing an advertisement. It's just saying call now. Like I heard that 3 times. Someone else has got to jack in because that's a bunch of...
Dude, he's trying to call you about your car's extended warranty. Oh my God.
That's a bunch of gobbledygook in there.
All right. It's hard to talk when you're giggling about everything you're about to say.
It was just straight up mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo.
This is making me realize we do some pretty silly shit in these horror videos.
Yeah, we're insane, dude. If we don't get anything, I hope you know there will have to be a part 2.
I'm so down. This has been so f***ing fun.
Mumbo jumbo is the best way to describe it. Are you human? Vehicle.
Are
you speaking?
Are you talking to me? Yes or no? Okay.
What? You don't dance. Oh my God, we're actually getting challenged to they're getting challenged to a dance off. Oh my God, please. Please, what 80s movie have we walked into at this point?
Oh, okay. Shit.
Is that what you want?
Oh, I got you with the Charleston they had. That's that.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, leg killer. Keep going.
Sorry, you haven't told me to stop. Okay.
Do you like the dance? Yeah, do the finger waggles with it. There you go. Yeah. Fire, G, fire. Do you like that dance?
All the ghosts are clapping right now. Nothing too concrete here to confirm anything paranormal, but there was still one more test to undergo. The biggest. This is the big guns of the facility. So the people in charge were explaining to us that going into the solitary confinement cell, going into the back left corner, every single person who has done that while completely alone has had an encounter with a negative entity known as the Crawler. They report that it crawls all over them and it's horrifying. They said some people would run out screaming, and anyone, no matter what, no matter how skeptical, always, when they did this, reported the Crawler. Okay. So, it was my turn. Did I meet the Crawler? Well, let's find out.
All right, Charlie, we're putting you in lockup, big guy. We pulled out all the stops.
All right.
He's not getting out of there.
All right, have fun with the Crawler.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
We'll be outside. You got 15 minutes starting now. That's just part of this whole thing.
That's what happens when you don't fake shit.
I don't really know what to talk about.
Yeah.
Can hit you with some dances, I guess.
Actually in baby jail.
In the modern era, this is called shuffling. This is the body wave. Could take a shit in a bucket. That'd be kind of cool content for the boys, I suppose.
Yeah, be pretty cool.
But I don't really want to do that.
What do you think he's doing right now?
He's dancing 100%.
Shuffle right now.
I think he's teaching a ghost how to Dougie at the moment.
Dude, no.
Probably as we speak.
I also invent my own dance moves. Like, they're bad on purpose. So, like, this is the where's my hug at? And you can transition from this into the crab.
Oh my god.
This is probably the creepiest footage of the whole video right now. Looking like an SCP out here. Krusty Krab's pizza is the pizza, yeah. For
I actually 100% believe he would default to singing this.
you and me.
Like, unironically, he's just bored.
I said to talk some shit, but I don't even know what I'd really say to you. In general, it's just one of those things. Hey. Hey. Hey, guys.
Did anything happen?
What was your crazy experience?
Tell us about it.
It was just me kind of dancing. And I treated it like a little podcast, kind of.
Hell yeah.
Crawl all over?
No. This blinked a couple times, and that was about it.
He goes like, nah, you kidding me? He just styled on me with where's my hug at? How do I compete with that? Ghost was absolutely shooketh.
There you go. Another person convinced and converted. Tune in next week when we bring someone else on.
Are you a believer?
How could I not be after all this? I mean, this was something special. I did not meet the crawler. But if I did, if the crawler actually did latch himself onto me like some kind of cursed spirit, you bet your sweet bippy I would absolutely showcase that in some content or something. I really want a paranormal experience to happen, but they are not. And I believe it's because they're not real. But I'm on this journey now to see definitively if I can find any substantial evidence to point to the contrary, that spirits and ghosts are real. So, this is just another investigation. Turned up nothing big, but it was a banger video. So thanks to the boys for inviting me along for the ghost hunt, and I'm excited for the next one. I'll go ahead and drop you a little sizzler. Well, not a sizzler. I'm going to go ahead and drop you a little teaser here. Our next ghost hunt is going to be with Queso. So Queso is going to be joining us for a haunted overnight investigation pretty soon, and we are fucking excited for it. It'll be on the other channel, but I will of course talk about it here as well, kind of breaking down everything. It's very fun. Even though nothing has happened on either investigation, the content has been really great. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. So yeah.
I mean, if nothing's happening, right, lean into it, right? If as long as you're having fun, as long as you're, you know, as long as you're making a good effort, right? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I feel that he does exemplify the type of person that is like, look, I've seen a lot of hoaxes. Prove me wrong. Prove to me that this exists. And I feel that backed with a reputation for generally just being kind of level-headed, generally just super legit in a lot of aspects, right? I think that's someone that you want kind of spearheading something like this, other than someone who might be trying to do it for clout, someone who's trying to do it for 15 minutes of TikTok attention, etc. I think that this is the correct way to go about it, especially when you have, like we've said in the past, groups doing this, people able to look at other things, people, you know, with not necessarily prestige, right, but people with a reputation, a rapport with their audience, right? So that'll do it for today. This is something that honestly greatly fascinates me. I have no clue how you even get into it. I know that Idaho itself has a few locations. Like the Idaho State Penitentiary is infamous. This was actually, I think, the finale for Ghost Adventure Season 1. I've been there a couple times. Other than a noose kind of swinging, there's not really been anything that I've seen, being completely honest there. Allegedly, Idaho's got like Silver Cities down south. You'll have somewhere north. It's northern Idaho. It's like the most haunted town in Idaho, allegedly. There's stuff here that I feel could be kind of cool, but you know, very niche section of the algorithm. So thank you all for watching. Really do appreciate it. It's been an epic Spooktober. Love what they're doing here. Truly inspirational, and I'll see you in the next one.